On Thursday, Washington, DC-based Hudson Institute released a list of 10 bishops who are subjected to heavy persecution for opposing Beijing's unreasonable control over the Chinese Catholic Church. The bishops who are mentioned in the list were appointed by the Vatican in 2018 and are now facing heavy abuse for not complying with Chinese demands to reject the authority of the Holy See and not conforming to Beijing's strict restrictions on the Church. Since the establishment of the communist state in 1949, the Chinese government has viewed Christianity as a foreign concept and sought ways to bring the Catholic Church in alignment with the communist principles. In 1957, the Chinese Catholic laities all around mainland China agreed to the creation of the Chinese Catholic Patriotic Association, in which they had to abandon their allegiance to the Vatican and follow Beijing's restriction on running the church. By 1958, the CCPA started illicitly appointing bishops without reference to Rome, and later Pope Pious XII had to issue an order refusing to recognize any consecrations performed without any Vatican approval. However, a 2018 agreement signed between both countries stipulates that China can recommend bishops for papal approval and the Pope can veto any recommendations. In accordance with the agreement, Pope Francis approved the 7 bishops of the CCPA who were previously not in communion with the Vatican and anointed 10 more bishops. But the newly appointed bishops refused to recognize Beijing's involvement in the Church's affairs and have been subjected to consistent torment by the police ever since. The churches under the CCPA are under heavy surveillance by the police forces and must follow certain outrageous laws like keeping children out of churches, basing sermons on Xi Jinping's thoughts, and reinterpreting the Bible according to party values. Hudson Institute also reports that the majority of the listed bishops have been out of public sight for years and their whereabouts remain unknown. The reports also shed light on the discrimination faced by Chinese Christians for practicing their faith. Like the clergy, Chinese Christians have to undergo many difficulties and have been subjected to heavy scrutiny by the police for professing their faith. Even in times of heavy monitoring, it seems like Chinese Catholics haven't lost their faith, as Agnezia FIDESZ reported that both official and underground Catholic churches have witnessed a slight increase in followers from 2022.